God who saved Peter imprisoned in jail. Let's talk about this today. Acts chapter 12 tells the story of Peter being imprisoned. King Herod, who ruled Israel at the time, persecuted Christians. On one occasion, Herod killed James, the brother of John. Seeing the Jews rejoice over this, Herod arrested Peter as well. He put Peter in prison and bound him with 2 chains. 4 groups of 4 soldiers guarded him, while other soldiers stood guard outside the door. Peter fell asleep among the soldiers, and the saints prayed earnestly for him. The sending of an angel. On the night before Herod was to drag Peter out to be executed, a bright light suddenly filled the prison. An angel had appeared. The angel struck Peter in the side to wake him. "Peter, get up quickly." Then, the 2 iron chains binding Peter's hands were released. The angel spoke again. "Gird your loins and put on your sandals. Put on your cloak and follow me." Peter did as the angel commanded. Even so, Peter wondered, "Am I seeing a vision?" Peter followed the angel past the first and second guard posts. Then, the iron gate leading to the city opened by itself. When Peter came out into the street, the angel departed. Only then did Peter come to his senses. God has sent an angel to save me from the hand of Herod and from all the expectations of the Jews. Peter could not escape the grasp of Herod, who sought to kill him. In prison, he entrusted everything to God and fell asleep. He was sleeping so deeply that an angel had to strike his side to wake him. God sent an angel to such a Peter and saved him very easily. God who saved Peter. Peter went to the house of Mary, the mother of John, where Christians were gathered. Inside, people had locked the doors and were praying. Peter knocked on the gate. A young maidservant named Rhoda came to the gate and heard Peter's voice. Overjoyed, Rhoda ran inside without even opening the door and told the people, "The apostle Peter is outside the gate." Then the people said to Rhoda, "You must be crazy. How could Peter come out of prison? It must be Peter's angel." Even those who were praying did not think that Peter would escape from prison. It was only later that the people were astonished to see that Peter had indeed come out of prison. No one among the people has seen God. Although God is invisible to the eye, he is alive and active, protecting and helping those who believe in him. Difficulties may arise in your family. Problems may occur among friends, or you may fall ill. When that happens, try entrusting everything to God and praying. When you pray, you say, "God the Father." Don't just say, "Father," with words. Truly believe in God as your Father and rely on him as you would rely on a father. Then you will realize, God hears even the prayers of a child like me. If you live your life trusting in God who is with you in this way, there is nothing more blessed than that. If you entrust yourself with small problems one by one, imagine that soldiers are guarding Peter and he is bound with chains. But can God not loosen the chains binding Peter? Can God not open the prison door where Peter is being held? God can do it all the time. Likewise, God can help you all the time. You must become one in heart with such a God. The Bible calls this faith. When you face difficulties, do not resort to human methods, instead, entrust everything to God. You may feel anxious and worried at first, but if you entrust the problem to God, you will see him resolve it. If you are unsure, try entrusting small difficulties or easy problems to God first. If you entrust them with faith in God, you will see him accurately resolve them. As you experience God helping you once or twice in this way, you will eventually feel the desire to entrust even great difficulties to God. Do not try to become a person of great faith from the start. Instead, trust and entrust small things to God one by one. I hope you live a glorious and blessed life through faith in God, rather than a life of formal religious practice. Peter imprisoned. In Acts 12, we find the story of Peter being imprisoned. At the time, King Herod, who ruled over Israel, persecuted Christians. On one occasion, he killed James, the brother of John. Seeing that this pleased the Jewish people, Herod also arrested Peter. He put Peter in prison and bound him with 2 chains. 4 squads of 4 soldiers each were assigned to guard Peter, with additional soldiers stationed outside the prison. While Peter slept between the guards, the believers kept praying for him without stopping. God sends an angel. The night before Herod planned to bring Peter out to be killed, a bright light suddenly filled the cell, and an angel appeared. The angel struck Peter on his side to wake him up. "Peter, arise up quickly." At that moment, the 2 chains on Peter's hands fell off. The angel spoke again. Put on your belt, sandals, and coat, and follow me. Peter did exactly as the angel told him. But as they walked, he may have thought, am I seeing a vision? Together, they passed the first and second guard posts. Then, a large iron gate leading to the city opened all by itself. Once they reached the street, the angel left. Peter finally realized what had happened. God sent his angel to rescue me from Herod and all the plans of the people who wanted to harm me. Peter had no power to escape Herod's plan to kill him. He trusted everything to God and fell into a deep sleep, so deep that the angel had to wake him up by hitting him on his side. God made it easy for Peter to escape by sending his angel to help him. Soldiers were guarding Peter and had bound him with chains. But would God really not be able to free Peter from those chains? Or would he not be able to open the prison doors? God can do anything and everything. Likewise, God can help you with anything. We simply need to have a heart that is one with him. The Bible calls this faith. When you face difficulties, instead of relying on humanistic ways, try entrusting your problems to God. At first, you may feel anxious or worried, but as you place your trust in God, you'll see how he works things out. If it's difficult to start, begin with small or simple problems. When you give them to God in faith, you'll see how he provides the perfect solution. As you experience God's help once, twice, and over time, you will naturally want to trust him even with bigger challenges. Don't try to have great faith right from the start. Begin by entrusting God with small things, one by one, and growing in faith along the way. I hope you can live a glorious and blessed life, not with formal faith from habit, but with a deep, trusting faith in God.